The sun was shining over Santa Monica Pier, where music, laughter, and the smell of cotton candy filled the air. Families wandered the boardwalk. Kids begged for rides, and couples leaned on the railing to watch the ocean waves. Amid the cheerful crowd sat Marissa Hart, a 19-year-old in a wheelchair. A car accident had left her paralyzed, but the pier always gave her peace. The Ferris wheel lights, street musicians strumming guitars, and the salty breeze reminded her she was alive. What she hated most were the stares, the way people noticed her chair before her face. But that day, she promised herself to enjoy it all. A lemonade, a slow roll across the pier, just being normal again. That moment of peace didn't last. 3 young men spotted her from across the boardwalk. Loud, rowdy, and eager for attention, they swaggered over. One wore a floral shirt and tattoos, the others faded denim vests. They joked, shoved each other, then fixed their eyes on Marissa. "Move, cripple," one sneered, kicking at her wheelchair. The jolt nearly toppled her. Gasps came from nearby, but nobody stepped in. Marissa's heart sank, not just from the cruelty, but from everyone else's silence. The bullies mocked her more, laughing at her chair as if her pain was a punchline. Her courage cracked, and she wanted to disappear. But then, everything changed. A low rumble echoed across the pier. At first faint, then louder, like thunder. Engines. Chrome gleamed in the sun as motorcycle after motorcycle rolled onto the boardwalk. Dozens of bikers dismounted, leather vests, boots thudding against the planks. The bullies froze. The laughter stopped. The bikers, men and women of every age, formed a wall around Marissa. At the front, a tall man with a silver beard stepped forward, his glare sharp enough to cut steel. Arms folded, he said nothing. He didn't have to. The bullies stumbled back, suddenly small. The crowd, once silent, stared in awe. People lifted phones, recording the moment kindness overpowered cruelty. The leader knelt beside Marissa. "You're safe now," he said softly. His voice, rough but gentle, carried more weight than any threat. Tears filled her eyes as bikers gave her thumbs up, hands resting on her chair in solidarity. For the first time since her accident, she didn't feel weak. She felt seen, protected, worth standing up for. The pier erupted in applause. Children clapped, parents smiled, strangers patted her shoulder. Videos of the scene soon went viral, spreading worldwide as a symbol of compassion. What began as cruelty ended as a story of unity, proof that when kindness takes a stand, cruelty doesn't stand a chance. Before we end, I ask you, drop a comment saying, "Kindness protects." Together, let's keep these stories alive and remind the world that standing up for others is never wasted.